So I have recently made a video on this, but with more information coming to my disposal, I have no choice but to make a more impactful video. Please, guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because you'll be awesome if you do. If you have already subscribed, keep staying awesome. And let's get to this video because this may be very dangerous towards you and you might be physically in danger.
Demons inside and they're haunting and talking to me. I feel them rumbling behind the furry in me. A part of me so ugly and I just want to be free. So I'm brought it to life and I'm no longer one with my beast. That's not me. Who are you, babe? Who are we? When I look at myself in the mirror, I see not my reflection of myself. I can see you breaking me. I've got something dark up, tattered fur, blackening my mind, unraveling what's happening, just getting mad, feeling like dark. Tap me, a battle begins far beyond Halloween. Just from one touch, me girl, love struck. It would feel like I'm galactically drug trafficking, just surviving, got addicted on soda. I love agony, I've been hurt too many times, nothing much left to me. I've become a natural catastrophe, something beyond my own fantasy.
Before we start this, a lot of info will be left in the description for you all, and yeah, this is my opinion on the topic and this video as a whole, but let's get started, shall we?
You probably just got an email that Discord got hacked. So I'm going to explain what got hacked, how to check what information of yours was leaked, and how to keep yourself safe. Because there's two major problems with this hack. One of them is that Discord says the hackers were trying to extort a financial ransom from them. And the second problem is that Discord's email, in my opinion, so I don't get sued, is straight up lying to people. So first, so we understand what's going on, if you didn't get this Discord email, congratulations, you're safe. For now. But a lot of you probably got this email from Discord saying, hello, we're reaching out to you because of a recent security incident on September 20th involving your personal data. Specifically, an unauthorized party, a hacker, gained limited access to a third-party customer service system used by Discord.
I would like to point out that the reason I get the email is because even though I don't have Discord, the email address that was not specified in both of these videos was connected to a Discord account. I had many Discord accounts and I kept losing my access because I couldn't freaking remember the code and Discord refused to help me. More on that in the first video, which will be linked down below. And basically, I try everything to block Discord, but Discord continues to send me messages like this and I can't do much about it. But thankfully, at the time, I did not give away an ID, and this will become relevant of why later.
And this is the most important part about this hack, because I have seen news articles, people posting on Twitter that this is like Discord itself getting hacked. This is actually Discord's support portal. If you've ever used this before, this is powered by Zendesk. Their Zendesk got compromised in some way. A third-party plugin, maybe something else. There's no information out there. We don't know what the is going on. But the reason why I specifically point this out is that a lot of people say that this is a consequence of Discord's ID verification system. But in places like the UK, they have the Online Safety Act that forced companies like Discord to verify your age. So Discord has an age verification system. The age verification system itself did not get compromised, kinda, because the system that Discord uses is KID, but if you did do a manual review for age verification, you probably went through Discord's support system, which did get hacked. And that's the sort of danger with this hack, because when you look through this, you say, okay, what got compromised? Your name, your Discord username, email, and other contact details you gave to Discord's customer support or trust and safety teams. But it also includes your payment information, including your payment type, so PayPal, credit card, bank transfer, whatever, the last 4 digits of your credit card, and your purchase history if you talk to Discord's billing to do a billing appeal if someone hacked into your account and bought a whole bunch of stuff, or if you're a parent and you can't control your kids from spending $10,000 on Fortnite, for example. The information also includes IP addresses and messages and attachments sent to our customer support or trust and safety agents.
Now, I am confident some of my info have gotten leaked. Thankfully, it is not including any ID or billing information. The reason for this is because I never hooked up any money transaction info or identification from government. And basically, with that said, I'm good on that route. And to make it clear, when they say IP address, they do not mean where you live. They just mean where your internet's coming from, a general area, not your exact IRL physical location. And I could be wrong, I may be specifying this wrong, but if I am sorry. Please correct me in the comments on that part. But basically, if they were to have had access to all of my customer service stuff, all it is me, and I mean baby raging about this. It would be just me baby raging. So I hope they have fun with the fact that I was harassing Discord to do their job. Anyways, yeah, you hope you guys use that for blackmail and get Discord destroyed, because honestly, if you do, I'll actually give y'all a thumbs up, even though you guys are doing bad. I mean, dude, someone needs to take down Discord. It's just horrible what they do.
This is the most important part, because Discord made a press release talking about how they got hacked, and they said that the unauthorized party also gained access to a small number of government ID images, your driver's license, your passport, your student ID, from users who had appealed an age determination. And they say that if your ID may have been accessed by the hackers, that will be specified in the email you receive, because if the hacker has your ID, you're supposed to get this email that says a photo of your government issue ID was involved in the incident. The problem with this email, though, is that I have had multiple viewers who have told me that they got an email from Discord that did not explicitly state that their government ID was stolen, but when they looked at the tickets that were affected by this breach, in all 3 of their tickets, they had their government ID. In the email, Discord will specifically tell you which ticket numbers were impacted, and also in the email, Discord tells you what this doesn't include, which one of these is a lie in some cases, not foreshadowing at all. I'll get to that. But you can see with my viewer, their tickets that end in 442, 675, and 325 on Discord, it's these exact same tickets, and what they're doing is they're appealing an underage Discord ban, because if you didn't know, on Discord, you can get banned for being underage for the dumbest reasons on planet Earth. For example, you could ask someone, how many eggs are in a dozen? They reply 12. You could edit your message to say, how old are you? And then you could report their message and they would get banned. And a lot of people have gotten banned because of this. And the problem is that when you're appealing these age appeals, you have to give Discord a photo of your ID. But remember, Discord is supposed to tell you if your government ID is leaked, except for my viewer here, in their email, it does not say that their government ID was leaked. Discord did not tell them. They only say messages and attachments sent to our customer support or trust and safety agents. So my viewer only knew that their government ID is somewhere on the internet in the hands of a malicious hacker because they had to do their own due diligence. If they didn't know any better, they would have no idea. And like a little bit of a side tangent, but you know when the government and any website is like, we care about child safety. We need a photo of you and your government ID. This is just another reason why this online age verification that the UK government and other governments are trying to do this day and age is just a complete load of shit. This is literally the end product of it. Everyone is going to be compromised.
I would like to point out that I do not own a government ID as of yet. I am an 18-year-old and I was just turned 18 May 11th. So it's like, hey, my birthday only passed a while back and I still don't have a government ID. And to everyone out there who does, please heed my words when I state this. Do not give away your government ID to the internet. It is way too easy to compromise. The government identification card information could really fuck you over. They could steal your identity, pretend to be you, and so much more. They could fuck your life up, not just on the internet, but publicly, literally, IRL. And what's worse is you, anyone who did give away your ID in Discord, are most likely going to be a victim of identity fraud. Myself and others who have given away access to being allowed to be DM'd by Discord, all of the emails you provide, if sold to certain people, could either be hacked or could be sent scams, more scam messages, or whatever malicious thing they have in mind. You are not safe anymore. Do you not hear me? May I point out 2 different videos I made. I made 2 different videos about Charlie Clerk, which only followed up with a 3rd video going about the guy who was talking about Charlie Clerk's killer, who got taken down by their companies that were supporting them. And the Avengers came into it. Surprisingly enough, the actors stood up for the guy. Now, we stated in that one that there's a lack of freedom of speech. Not allowing freedom of speech is against the First Amendment. Now, may I point out, they are slowly but surely trying to make the internet more stricter, and are going to start also doing it to the real world too. What they're doing is they're trying to turn society itself into a prison, a big glorified prison. And the worst part is, you're all going to be victim, including myself. That's the point. The government is here to control, suppress, and make us suffer. Let's continue, though.
Oh, and just to add, remember how Discord said the incident did not include your physical address? Well, if you're on Discord and you filed a DMCA takedown request, which some people have, in that takedown request, you need to give your name and organization and your physical address. And if you're not a corporation and you put in your home address, congratulations! Some random dude on the internet that tried to take money from Discord by extorting them now has your home address. Bazinga. This breach is a big problem if it wasn't clear. And considering Discord's email is either understating what is leaked or just lying to you.
Let me point out, thankfully I did not do a DMCA claim or anything like that because I never had to. But I would like to point out, I am not afraid to protect myself, and I will do it against the law's judgment. And I am not afraid to kill somebody if it means protecting my home, myself, my pets, and my mother. If anyone, and I mean this 100%, I do not make threats, by the way. I make guarantees. If anyone dares come on my premises, unwelcomed, with any weapon of any type, I will make sure to make your death slow and painful. And when I do call the cops to report that I did murder somebody, that said person will be taken away. I will be taken away in cuffs. And when I trial against the family or whoever I have to trial against in court, I will have it set as self-defense because in the end, I do not care. I have to protect those I love. So if anyone coming from the internet has any malicious intent towards killing, hurting, or severely ruining my life, you have another thing coming. Please make sure this is perceived as a guarantee and not a threat. Because in the end, it's never a threat, it's a guarantee. I can guarantee you I will fight for my life tooth and nail. I will protect anyone and everyone I love, whether it be my own death in the meantime. And let's make it clear. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of stating this, but the internet needs to do better. I mean, Jesus Christ, how does this even happen, this hack? And if anyone tries to scam me with these scam links or all these things coming into my fucking emails, I can assure you, I will hunt you down, find out everything I can about you, and just completely call you out. Like, I will call you out, call out your whole scammer system. I will even give, like, full-on phone numbers to your scam call centers if you are scammers, like, full-blown, and basically make it so everyone knows what to worry about and what to stay away from. Your whole scam operation could easily be ruined within a heartbeat. Now, carrying on, obviously, I just want to put my warnings out there that I am not someone to mess with. I am not just a pretty face.
What this means is that you need to do your own research and figure out what information has been leaked. So how do you check what info was leaked through this breach? Well, you need to go into your email from Discord and you're going to get a whole bunch of ticket numbers. These are the ticket numbers that have been leaked under your Discord account. And what you want to do is you want to go to the email and check which email address it got sent to. So if you have a Discord alt account, it might send it to your alt account's email address, but you want to copy the email that it got sent sent to, and you want to go to support.discord.com. I'll have it linked in the description, and you want to sign into Discord support page. Now, most of you have probably never signed into your Discord support account before, so you may need to click on get a password and then put in your email. It's going to give you a password reset link. Once you sign in, click on your profile on the top left and go to My Activities. Now, all of these tickets have an ID, and if you go to your email, these are the ticket numbers that correlate with the ones that are breached. So for example, 372097, that's this ticket down here that says help me. So you want to go through every single ticket and see what is going on. For example, this is someone who got mad at me on Discord and decided to spam Discord under my email with a whole bunch of support saying, just random shit. But you really want to make sure to go through every single one of your tickets. Whatever is inside of these tickets that you can access, that random hacker out there on the internet has that information. Now, some of you actually might be really lucky because in some cases, Discord might have purged your government ID related tickets. Discord will keep those age appeal government IDs for a certain period of time. I don't know the exact amount. It might be 6 months. It might be a year. But again, check your tickets. And once you understand what information has been leaked, it'll help you understand how to keep yourself safe. And it's important to pay attention to this because remember, Discord says in their own press release that an unauthorized party targeted our third-party customer support services with a view to extort a financial ransom from Discord. These are cyber criminals that have your information, so you do unfortunately need to assume the worst. So, things you should be looking out for everyone involved, considering that your name, Discord username, and email have been leaked, keep your eyes peeled for sketchy or fishy emails. The answer is vary to this one, by the way. But yeah.
I would like to point out that's one of the things I stated before. Alright, if I get any sketchy ass emails, we're gonna have problems. I'm calling out whoever's behind the emails, and I'm gonna do anything in my power to ruin their dirty operations of hacking, scamming, etc. But I would like to also point out that thankfully, because I'm not an active Discord user, and my user was relatively old, and I was just getting some idiotic aftermath stuff, I didn't have to worry. Now, like I said, I cannot check my support tickets because I don't even have access to my own Discord account, which sucks. So, with that said, and with that obviously clear, I would like to point out that I am not going to tolerate any BS. And if I get anything, you're going to be exposed. Alright, I would like to point out, with this situation, even I'm affected. Someone who doesn't even use Discord anymore is affected. It's this sad.
You might get very targeted scam emails like, oh, your Discord account has been hacked, and it looks like Discord. It's going to your account. It shows your Discord username, but it might be a consequence, a product of this hack. And if you're someone that's had your billing information leaked, such as your payment type and the last 4 digits of your credit card, I would still, even though they can't really do a whole lot with the last 4 digits, I would still monitor your bank and your credit card. And if you really want, you can cancel your cards and get new ones. But the elephant in the room, the biggest consequence of this breach, and the biggest targets, in my opinion, if your government ID was leaked, congratulations, because you now need to do a whole bunch of homework looking at what is identity theft. I was going to show you a US government page, but they shut down. So I have to show you a government that isn't functional either, the government of Canada. But if your government ID is leaked, you need to go through and understand identity theft and how to protect yourself. And a lot of it is checking your credit, making sure people aren't putting bank accounts underneath your names, being careful of any weird emails or paying taxes. Discord basically, they you, okay? There's no sugarcoating this one. And while we don't know a whole lot about the details of the hack, there's still a lot of problems out there. There's people that are claiming to be the ones that have hacked into Discord. There's a Discord group, apparently, which was complete nonsense. There was a VX Underground tweet of these people being the hackers, which again, no, it's a different hack. It's also complete nonsense. Just be careful. There's going to be people that claim to be the hackers, and they're going to ask for money to delete your data. Do not give anyone money, because chances are they could just be flat out lying to you. But also, another thing to look out for is that people are asking why Discord hasn't been sued to oblivion, and that's because in Discord's new terms of service, which you have oh so conveniently agreed to because it popped up in Discord and you were forced to click accept, but when you pressed accept on that pop-up, if you're in the US or Canada, you agreed to an arbitration clause and a class action waiver. Now just keep in mind, I'm not your lawyer. I'm not even a lawyer at all, so this is just my opinion. But if you're in the US and Canada and you accepted the terms of service, you signed a class action waiver waiver, which prevents you from being a plaintiff on a class action lawsuit. If there's a class action against Discord for being compromised and people got their government ID stolen and it caused a whole bunch of damage, which can happen in the future. We don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict the future. I'm sorry. But it is probably a good idea to email arbitration-opt-out@discord.com within 30 days of September 29th, which I Googled is October 29th, which I didn't need to Google. I could just use my brain. Regardless, it's a very good idea to keep your legal options open. And just as some fun lore to wrap this thing up, back on May 12th, 2023, Discord had a data breach after one of their support agents got hacked. So this happened once. Now it happened again, but even in a bigger scale, it's going to happen more and more in the future. Not just with Discord, but with a whole bunch of other websites. So again, be careful where you send your government ID and a photo of your face on the internet. Just assume that they have the most insecure systems on the planet. More insecure than I am. Anyways, gamers, my friends didn't message me after 5 minutes of me talking to them, so I think they just hate me. I'm kidding. I don't even have friends. Anyways, bye-bye. I love you.
That's what they had to say about the Discord problem, and here's obviously what I had to say about the Discord problem, but I would like to point out I made some hefty threats that are more so guarantees, and I'm sticking by that. I am pointing it out dead center. I will protect my home. If I get some sketchy ass dude coming up to kill me, I'm not gonna hesitate but to pull something out. I gotta protect myself, alright? It's getting to that point where I might actually have to get off the internet for the fear of my own safety because it's this bad. I mean, dude, our government info is literally getting leaked right now. Please, guys, get off of Discord ASAP. Discord is not worth it. Ditch your Discord kittens. Ditch your damn Nitro or Nitrous, whatever they call that BS. Ditch your freaking grand finale shows of whatever is showing up on those Discord servers. And ditch those damn spammy Discord servers and get off of Discord. Like, I'm saying this not out of anger, but more so out of wanting to protect people. My best course of action here is to tell people to get the hell off of that app. I mean, let me make a small list. I couldn't come back because I was having account creation problems and account, recovery problems. A lot of it was getting to the point where I just gave up. But here's another good reason. I also had dealt with the fact that at the time there was a lot of things going around about Discord being the home of online pedophilia. Discord has a good, very big reputation, a good size of one, of the biggest pedophile allowed area on the internet. They allow pedophilia, they don't do their jobs about it, and it's scary. It's a cold world out there, kids. Grab your coats. Honestly, this is something we can't really condone when it comes to these apps. We need to crack down in a better way. And age verification, don't get fooled. It's a scam. The government is making a government-sanctioned scam, and that's all it's ever going to be. And with that said, please, guys, subscribe. It helps out a ton. And yeah, goodbye for now. I'm gonna go back to being a single asshole with just a bunch of editing softwares. Bye!
Look at what they made. Is this what they call glory, mother? You still believe they're the hero of the...
Well, hello there, my friend.
Like jerks, judging by personalized words. We've longed for peace, but
Hello, you have reached the end. If you end up liking this, like, subscribe, and hit post notification. And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, love you. All hope you enjoyed the spectacular wild ride.
broken me from the start. I've been fighting this endless war, trying to find where I belong here. I stand. What breaks me down makes me a man. Break me down, not at all. I have nowhere left to fall. So do you still believe?